So today we are going to experience the amazing quality and compatibility of Webricks. So our new green apartment complex building of the Pet Shop Modular is constructed with about 90% of Webricks materials and looks pretty stunning. So enjoy the huge cost saving without sacrificing quality by using the links below to test out Webricks. See for yourself how well Webricks offers a competitive advantage and cost per brick with an exceptional and competitive plastic brick. Sit back and enjoy today's video, guys. It's going to be a prime example of my experience and showcase Webricks because this looks pretty stunning and I believe you guys are going to really enjoy today's video.
I have a package and it's coming from China and has some bricks in it. And YouTube tells me I need a hook, and that's not my hook. My hook is going to be these two buildings, which are already complete, and we're going to be adding a third, which is in this package. And now this package is coming from someone special. So let's go ahead and jump straight into today's video. Take a look inside the package. Let me tell you a little bit about the company, and let's build some freaking bricks to get our nice modular street going. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this up live for you guys because it is quite heavy and probably a lot of good stuff inside. And it was wrapped in two plastic bags. So one was the packaging, and then two is this large Ziploc bag, which I tore into with my knife. But this bag features an absolute ton of pieces, which let's go ahead and flip the camera around and sprawl this all over the floor, all over the table, and take a better look because there's a lot of pieces that we need to enjoy here. Okay, so let's go ahead and sprawl this large package out. There's so many pieces, like check out all of these. Some are individually wrapped, as you can see. Like here's a couple translucent 1x2s. So there's pieces like individually wrapped, right? And then there's also pieces that just come totally inside the whole mix. So I don't know if you will notice, but if you look at it, these are not Legos. So where on earth are these coming from? They're coming from our good old pal Webricks because they are sponsoring today's video. Now, I've worked with Webricks in the past and a lot of you really enjoyed that video. So I'm gonna go ahead and link it here just for a flash to the back where we did a train project with Webricks because they substitute Lego bricks for a cheaper alternative. And quite truthfully, they have a very comparable brick that compares and is compatible with the Lego bricks. So I don't do a lot of things like this, but for this, I was really satisfied with this company. So when the opportunity came about, I'm really excited to jump into today's video and work on this project with Webricks. So thank you so much for Webricks for sponsoring today's video. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed today's build like everyone else, and let's go shop.
Check this out. All you have to do is drop a parts list from like a Lego modular, and look at this, 90%, 82%. 82% in stock, 12% out of stock, and only 4% not found. So it's pretty simple. So that 12% out of stock, I can just go here and select a different color by just clicking substitute part. And then if I just wanted a random color, whatever it may be, it's pretty simple and straightforward. Super easy to use, user-friendly. I do like that a lot. And then the not found stuff, there's only a handful ever found. It's really normally retired Lego pieces that are just super unique. And you could just search those parts in the manual and kind of exclude them or substitute them for something else. But anyways, you could just hit add to cart and it's as simple as that and have all the pieces added directly to your cart and then proceed to checkout and continue forward. I really like that. I think that's one of the coolest things just because online you can find a database of like any Lego set you want and have all the parts you need. So here's some of like the parts list that I got from when building the Pet Shop Modular that we just ordered. You can see some of the parts still in my cart, and then you can see all the parts that I ordered. So if you're like me and want to build this pet shop in a recolor, you can essentially get this for $46. And then of course, Webricks is going to throw in a little incentive for using my link for signing up for their account and ordering their bricks. So for $46 plus any discounts, that's a pretty good deal for a half a Lego modular, where as minimum at the Lego group, you're going to spend over $100 on individual pieces. And if quite frankly, if you're ordering from the Lego website, you're going to spend even more than that just because individual pieces generally range from like 7 to 15
So
cents.
I did forget to grab a base plate from Webricks, so I'm just going to use a Lego one, but that's just going to show how compatible these bricks are. For example, if we take a brick from the Webricks, which you notice is not stamped, and we place it on a Lego base plate, it sits just like so, and quite frankly, it sticks just like a normal Lego brick. So I'm in the middle of building, and it feels just like standard Lego bricks, right? So quite comparable. So right now I'm putting in these little window panes, And I'm just like, wow, you know, there's really no difference here. So exceptional product, guys. I'm going to continue working on this. It looks like a hot mess right now, but I promise I will make this look nice later on. And of course, I know Webricks said that, you know, there's a few parts in this lot that weren't like directly from like Lego, right? So like it wasn't the exact same piece, and they said, well, you have Lego inventory, just use the same piece, like some Lego pieces. So that's what I've done. So truthfully, this Webricks build has a few Lego pieces in here just to kind of accommodate both bricks, so you wouldn't even notice, which I think is really interesting.
So I have a lot of extra pieces right here. Well, not a whole lot, but a handful of extra pieces that I ordered that I kind of substituted in any way or form. But here it is. This looks pretty phenomenal, I would say the least. And it does, like I said, have a few Lego pieces into it, and you could not even tell. Like, so just from a first glance, I'm going to post this on my social medias and say which one's Lego and which one's not, because I think it's really interesting, and the price of this, of course, is significantly reduced. Now, again, like I said, I did not pay for these bricks, right? This was sponsored by Webricks, which I can't thank enough because I had such a joy putting this video together. But I can't say I bought these sets either. So this run on the right, this recolor in the gray and blue, is actually built from Lego pieces, and it's brought to you by our friend Jonathan from the Discord server, who helps maintain and run that server. But he gave this as a parting gift away before he moved away. And then the center one is the actual Lego modular, and it still is incomplete because they're still missing a few minor pieces that I got from my friend his name was Jonathan, and he lives within the area, just an AFOL that I met, and he gave a parting gift way back, almost maybe like a year after I started my channels, but he really liked what I was doing and helped the cause, and I'm still very good friends with him to this day. But he gave me this modular along with the other half to this modular, which is a really cool, and that's the original color for the Lego modular building. And then of course Webricks gives and sponsors all the pieces for this one, so now we have 3 different buildings, 3 different colors of the same, essentially same Lego set, that were all given to us as part of the channel. So maybe we can continue this trend because I think it's pretty sweet and something interesting, and who knows, maybe we can get a yellow one, maybe we can get a red one, a purple one, I don't know, but I think it is really interesting. So again, I can't thank Webricks enough for sponsoring this video. I really enjoyed building this together, but let's actually stop talking a little bit and take a look inside, just because the facade is essentially the only thing I was really focusing on this build. The interior was very minor, and then some little details that I added in. So one thing you're probably going to call off, like, oh, that does not look like Lego, right? This bright green. Well, to be honest, that's one of the maybe one of 20 pieces that are used in this set that is actually made from a Lego piece. So those that bright green are actually Lego. For me, that was something when I first looked at it, I'm like, that looks like it's not Lego, but it actually is one of the only pieces that is Lego in this set.
So now that we have this out in front of us, it looks pretty awesome. Of course, there's some different features, right? Like I didn't have this like little curtain over it. I just simply forgot to order a couple pieces, and to be quite frankly, I thought this looked better for how it was, but essentially it's the same exact build. The doors open up. It has all the right pieces in all the right places. So let's go ahead and open this thing up a little bit. So like I said, the one on the right is the official Lego model, which is a little bit fragile. And then the one in the middle is the one we just built using Webricks. So again, these are Webricks. I exterior coated this in this dark green. It's like the Emerald Night green, and it has just a bunch of different colors into it, but simple floor, like roof plan here. Nothing too crazy out of the ordinary. Just again, follow the instructions from online, right? Here is the next color for the roof piece. Again, I didn't really focus on the interior. I threw in some of the interior details that were in the original model. And again, the side walls are mismatched colored. I was, again, just trying to get the build all the way. Again, this is all using Webricks. And I think the only other pieces that weren't Lego or weren't Webricks were these little studs here. I just ran out of pieces again and wanted a little bit of accent. So that came out really good. And then our middle floor, which I really like a lot. The exterior facade is pretty good looking. It has just like a bunch of snot bricks, masonry bricks, just a bunch of different grades, and I think it just really drives this thing together. There's our little paintbrush, right? Again, this is by Webricks, so really quite comparable. And then of course our first floor, which is pretty awesome looking. It's literally exact model using Webricks. One thing I wish I looked into was a different color mailbox, but I probably should have done that on my own. But quite frankly, Lego doesn't make any other colors except for the red and the white, I believe. But I think Webricks offers a few different colors. So I should have done my part and ordered a different one there. Like I said, we used the Lego base plate just to prove our point. And then, of course, the colors on the back mismatch. But again, like I was saying, it drives the point that this is a very compatible set. It's quite cheap in pieces, right? You're talking about maybe around $50 all in, which is extraordinary to get a half a Lego modular essentially for $50. So Webricks, I can't thank you enough. This looks absolutely incredible. It's my third color pet store modular building now, since did come in a 2-piece.
But again, guys, I'm going to keep it nice, short, and sweet. This was a very fun model to put together. The bricks, you know, standing right here are all quite comparable. They look just like Lego bricks, right? They're all compatible. They're not some of those cheap bricks that when you place them together, they just fall apart. No, these actually have a good locking system similar to the Lego group, right? So it is a great alternative. I'm not saying you know, go all in and buy only Webricks, right? I'm just saying this is an alternate pricing for some mocks that you guys want to do, even for some like mountain rework. I know we did this in our previous video where we got some of these massive bricks that are really expensive when you order these online from like Lego or anything. It's a lot cheaper alternative if you order it from Webricks. So something simple like that, I think it's very worthwhile, and stuff like this where you can just drop a file in and order all the parts. It's interesting. It's an alternate, and I want to hear what you guys think in the comments below. Have you had experience with Webricks? I know a lot of you have, just because I've heard from it, and it's pretty exciting to see. So anyways, I'm going to drop Webricks links in the description below. Make sure to check them out, guys. Get your orders in. Maybe you should do a recolor of this building like myself, and let me know how you do. So as always, guys, thanks so much for watching. I'm your host, Cristo from Stud City. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Love you all. Hope you have a fantastic rest of the day. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks so much, guys. Peace out.